Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. What I want to talk about, I'm back up here in the United States. This is September of 2015, and one of the things that, well, there's a lot of things, but one of these things I want to talk about, I've always talked about how things in the United States are just plain going goofy, really goofy, really bad, and I'm starting to understand quite a bit of it. One thing is, one thing, the Pope is here right now, and let's let you know what time of the year, what time this is. But one thing that I've found out is I'm not a religious guy. I'm not. I am, however, highly spiritual. I have strong beliefs. And yeah, just looking to see if Zena, she's over there. I don't know if you can see her. Let me see. Right there on the edge of the, what do you call it? Shadows. Where is it? Right over there. Yeah, right there. So Zena's out there. It's kind of hot. She's not doing real well with the heat. A little old now, so the heat's a little hard on her. But anyway, I've got hard, strong beliefs, and that's why you hear me talk about morals. You hear me talk about what do you call it, manning up, taking personal responsibility. These are all things in my spiritual beliefs are very meaningful, and you have to have beliefs, and as you age, your beliefs get stronger. These beliefs is what forms your morals. And like I say, now I've come up and things are so twisted here. Things that don't have anything to do with marriage. I say in the way that I used to know about it. I say they're changing definitions. Slowly they're changing definitions. And even marriage, because they've driven so many people to broken marriages, and so many children are raised in broken marriages. Now, marriage isn't even that big of a deal anymore. And but like I say, they've changed the belief system, and they try to push that off on other people by using laws to divide the families, corrupt the thinking, and all this type of stuff. That's why things get kind of squirrely. Now, the purpose of this video is I want to talk about Muslims. First, you have to remember, to me, all man-made religions are just that. They're man-made. They're a religion. They're trying to get you to believe a certain thing. And when you believe this certain philosophy, you are under their control. And one of the main reasons why I mention man-made religions is now I haven't been all over the world, but like I say, I can see here in the United States are religion practices they're gone. They're no more. And so when I say man-made religions, they want their man-made religion, but their man-made religion is based on being tax exempt. So once these religions become tax exempt, in other words, they're playing with the government. They are in conjunction with the government. They teach and they do things as the government requests. So in other words, there's a reasoning when they get tax exempt. And when that happens, that religion, you can call it a religion, it is, but it's sure not any kind of spiritual beliefs, because your spiritual beliefs aren't formed by the government, but religions are. So that kind of tells you even our religions are screwed up. Now, I probably went way off board when I talked about the religions, because I hear them argue about the different religions and Muslims. And, you know, now I could be wrong, and I would love to have somebody explain to me where I am wrong. But the way I see, Muslim is not a religion. It's not, I can't even call it a man-made religion. It's really, religion has little to do with it, because it's a lifestyle. It's how do you say, it's almost as if it's a government unto itself. But one thing it is not, well, two things it's not. One thing, it's not a religion. And another thing, it's not a spiritual belief. No, a spiritual belief is something that you have within inside of you. You show this spiritual beliefs in your character, in your actions, in your lifestyle, the way you live your life. This is how you demonstrate your spiritual beliefs. Okay. You don't do it. You don't push your spiritual beliefs on others. You know, a lot of times you think these preachers get up there preaching, they're pushing their spiritual beliefs. They're not. They're pushing their religious beliefs on you. Religion controls you, and so does government. And the Muslims, for what I know of it, I say I know a little bit about a whole lot of different religions, and but one thing I've noticed about Muslims, it is more of a government type thing. I'll put it this way. For the Muslim beliefs to flourish and prosper, it ends up taking over the government. And once it takes over the government, it does its own laws. You know, so now, and they expect non-believers to go by these laws. It's not a religion. It's not a spiritual belief. It's a governmental type thing. And so that's the way I see it. I could be all wrong. And so when people start arguing about, well, we need to accept the Muslim beliefs, well, you want to do like that, and you're trying to satisfy everybody, then you're going to have to accept my beliefs. And my beliefs is, you don't tell me what to do. You tell us as a society so we can live together as a society. But you don't start telling me to wear seat belts and, you know, a certain way I'm supposed to act and all this kind of stuff. Because when you have morals, you tend to act a certain way. And so all of this bypasses the idea that the Muslims is some kind of a religion. They might want to portray it as some kind of religion, but when you get to a certain point, it's not a religion anymore, because I'm not part of your religion, and you expect me to go along with your religious ways. It doesn't work that way. And so if you're thinking we've got like that in the United States, I will mention this. We started as if with the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution, and all this was basically written and put together by Christian type beliefs. So the system pretty much works much better when people have that type of mentality. Now, like I say, I recognize all religions. You know, it doesn't make any difference to me. Until that religion decides it wants to cut off my head. You got to draw the line somewhere. And but like I say, don't look at Muslims as a religion. Don't get tied up with the talk as if, you know, you're trying to restrict religious freedoms. Doesn't have nothing to do with it. No different than, like I say, the marriage kind of stuff. You know, they're trying to. They don't even twist the rules. They make new rules for what a marriage is all about. They eliminate the part of a marriage where there is, how do you call it, a commitment. You're able to stop this commitment, and that's so now when you have a marriage without a commitment, you know, you don't really have a marriage. So that's why I'm not even being drawn in to this marriage kind of thing, because like I say, it really kind of, I think it's kind of started on a religious, man-made religion kind of thing. It kind of started on that. You need the blessings of the church, and then the church and the government starts working together. So I guess maybe you need a license, a marriage license, and then you only have certain rights if you're married. And they've set up the tax systems such as that, and so you see they've got everything all screwed up. So, and where people tend to get caught up in it is they're looking at the details. They want to argue about the details when the facts of the matter isn't even close. So that's the problem when you try to start getting a little bit here and you push a little bit here, push a little bit there. You know, you ruin the whole intent of the idea. And that's what I've learned in the law. You know, now I'm involved in lawsuits and stuff like that. And I say the intent of the law is so screwed up. They twist this stuff all up, and so it's really, really crazy. So, but the main thing I'm trying to get across is religions. All religions, man-made religions, are based on man. Oh yeah, no, they're not based on you know, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad. It's not based on any of that stuff. That's the talk. That's what they do. They try to convince you that this person is above us, and to get to them, you need to go through our religion. That's where all this crap comes from. So, but don't get involved in that kind of stuff. You need to stay with your own personal strong spiritual beliefs and stand by them. You'd be surprised. I deal with all kinds of people. I mean, anywhere from poor people, drug dealers, drug cartel, judges, lawyers, police, military. You'd be surprised. It's the morals that separates the people, not the religions. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com. Don't forget Zena. Where's Zena? Oh yeah. Zena's with me too. Don't forget her. All right. Thank you. Bye.